Yo, what's up? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, and check it out. I got Matt's 2023 GMC 3500. This is a big boy truck, brah. But what I have done on this thing are the headlights. We did a full blackout package on this headlight. They used to be entirely chrome. I can do a little picture overlay of that right now. And now everything that was chrome is now painted a gloss black. This is actually gonna be really hard for the camera to pick up on because it just wants to reflect out. We have painted over the reflector all over the chrome there. We do need to retain the chrome reflector bowls for the LED reflectors because that is the light distribution technology. And then also here inside of this turn signal location, so we got a gloss black bowl in there, gloss black, gloss black. Oh, it all looks so pretty and clean. It is a huge aesthetic improvement, I will say, because he has blacked out the front grille and he's got all these other little accessories on this thing. But in addition to that, I have replaced the DRL board in this. He said he wanted sequential turn signals. And of course, the coolest, most fun way to do a sequential turn signal is with the BlueGhozt module and addressable 12-volt UCS RGBW strips from Next Level Neo. So that is what I did, which means we get startup and shutdown animations. Whoa! Now, I thought that animation looked pretty cool, so I set it up as that. But for the record, the owner of this vehicle will be able to change it to something else if he so chooses. Now, if you can't tell from the video, the DRL is now infinitely more bright because we have a huge array of forward-facing LEDs. When originally what we had were diffuser tubes, this is pretty common and standard for modern LED DRLs, basically with an LED at the very end of the tube, and it fires the light out there, and then it's got all these little grooves and ridges in it, and that's what reflects the light outwards. It works, it makes really even light output, and it's cheap. This is better. And what makes it particularly better is the fact that since they are addressable individual LEDs, we can do cool things like sequential turn signals. Now, I'm sure you can tell I've also put an LED bulb in the turn signal location there, and I have set this up to be a simple wave out to the side. However, technically, again, the owner has the ability to change the settings and make it different types of turn signals, or even just a normal standard blinking one, which I don't understand why he'd want to do that. That'd be silly, right? Quick side note, I also replaced the bulbs on the back for the taillights here. Those are now LEDs. Those are the profile crowns, and they are very nice and bright, and of course they are red because you never put a white LED behind a red lens. Now let's check out that turn off animation. I wish everything was that beautiful when it got turned off. Now the headlights do kick on automatically when you turn off the truck, so just, you know, ignore that or accept that, whatever. Okay, you've seen the DRL and you've seen the turn signal, so let's say we want to do some color changing animations at a car show or something. Well, as per the normal, I've got a parking lot pimpin' button that is stashed way up here in the driver kick panel. When you push it, it turns on the little halo, and that activates the Next Level Neo battery saver. So I say this a lot, but I'm gonna say it again in this video. Addressable LEDs have a standby current draw, which is commonly referred to as a parasitic drain. That means just by having addressable LEDs in any form factor on a vehicle, just by them merely existing, they're constantly waiting for attention and therefore consuming power. That means for vehicles that are left for extended periods of time, you can come back to a dead battery, and that's no fun, and that's why a product called the battery saver exists. It cuts off the power to the LEDs 10 seconds after its last input. In this case, that button overrides that feature, and it allows us to use the BlueGhozt app, which is right here, and we can turn on a mode, and then, oh my goodness, look at this. We've got full color changing rainbow action. How beautiful. Ironically, these are too bright for the camera to pick up, so I'm going to turn down the brightness to, that's 9% right now, so you can actually see it do its cool stuff. Here's a wild one. This is called Cylon, so it's just going back and forth, back and forth. We love that. This one is, of course, the popular one, because that's how you get people to get out of your way. Let's try this one. This is called Parade. Look at this. These are all of just the modes that you can do that are within the app. Now you can see that this one is going around it as compared to if we go in and change those settings and we turn on the building blocks. Now all of a sudden it's going to go in sync across it. Do you see the difference? So this is method number 1 and this is method number 2. And these can all be changed really quickly and easily in the app. I'm a big fan of modes that bounce left or right between headlights because the BlueGhozt module is the only product on the market which allows for channel separation like this. And here is a Tetris mode where it scopes out there and then stacks and stacks, and oh my god, that's so cool, yay, Tetris. Okay, and that's my quick show and tell. Pricing and product information for this particular build will be in the video description, so if you have any questions about the products utilized or the pricing of this particular build, please by all means check that out. All builds are custom made to order, so your pricing will vary dramatically depending on the options that you select. And all build inquiries must be submitted via the form on my website. The link to the website will be located in the video description as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love the way this thing came out. I think it really changes the front end look of this vehicle. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!